Only 12.3% of India's lower secondary students, which is actually ranging between the ages of 10 to 16, are proficient in basic mathematics. However, this is a report which is generated in this year, January. India is said to be rising further with this education system and become at a level of around 65% in the year 2025, or maybe more, which is 75% in the later years ahead. But looking at the present statistics, it's 12.3% for now, which is quite lower than the other countries. So, Akriti and Pavni, since I have you today, I would really like to ask you, since only 12.3% of the students are proficient in the basic mathematic techniques, what do you feel? How important it is? And since you are a part of this math edtech organization, what do you feel? What is the vitality of studying math and the basics of math, which students are not really clear of? And the only thing that comes up is to leave mathematics. And that is what we have found according to the researchers as well, that students tend to drop out after 10th grade of math because they feel that it's not really vital and this might not really help you in future. So why just break your brains over such a subject? So, Akriti, from here I give you the baton since you're a part of iGebra.ai, a global edtech organization. What do you feel? What do you feel how important it is for rural kids? How important do you feel how important it will be for the urban kids as well, keeping in viewpoint their future? And also along with that, I want you to highlight what are you doing, what is your organization doing as a part, as an initiative to promote this very idea of promoting and enlightening students with the concept of education, especially when it comes to mathematics.
Um, Hi, Charlie. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to actually talk about this issue. So, as we all know, that education is the primary, basic need of each and every individual, and we just cannot go without it. And India being the largest, country with hugely, densely populated, wherein, majority of the people are actually, the rural section is actually living below the poverty line. So it's very difficult to uplift those children so that they also have some, equal footing with the children who are actually studying in urban areas. So, keeping in mind with this issue, we have initiated a Math for All program. Basically, it is there to improve the mathematical skills of all the students who are studying at grassroots level and also help them to score well and also to have equal amount of opportunities as any other child. So we have taken this initiative. We have taken a round of a lot of schools. Very recently, we have been to Bendapuri, and we had an amazing experience over there, connecting with the kids. And with this initiative, we have reached more than 500 students. We've targeted more than 200 schools, and more than 10 workshops also have been organized, and the impact that we have received after taking this initiative, it's more than 94% of the kids have actually improved their mathematical learning. So this is what we wanted, and because this initiative is absolutely free of cost, so it's absolutely meant for kids who are studying in at grassroots level, because we are there to support them, help them. We have been doing and taking initiatives from a very long time, but this is something which is very close to our heart because we are going there, spending time with children, understanding what the issues they are facing, because we are going there, understanding, researching, living their life, and then taking some call that what are the loopholes that we need to fill. So yes, this is something which is extremely important, and we are very glad that we have come up with this part.
I think, Akriti, it's really great to hear about such an initiative, because I think at country level, such programs are being taken care of, but how effective they are, we don't really understand till the time we see researches and reports. So I think it's a really great initiative, as you're talking about, that so many students have been reached through this Math for All program, and that was actually the outcome. And of course, we have a lot more to do, but taking such steps is what makes us reach that bigger goal in the end. So, with this, I move on to Pavni now. Pavni, I believe you've been a part of such initiatives and you have had that experience of being in touch with students. So, what do you want to tell us today about how do you feel? What differences do you feel since you're on the other side of the continent at this particular time? So, what do you feel about the same, about the students, how excited they are? And since we were talking about researchers' reports, how we lag behind miserably in terms of education for math. So, what do you feel about it, and what has your experience been?
First of all, Charvi, thank you for having me here. I feel really good that I'm part of something good initiative, like something great, which is providing support for the grassroots level. So recently, I think 1 month back, 2 months back, we went to Itamukkala village. It's near Ongol. So we went for grassroots program there, a Math for All program, where we went to 100 years school, 100 years old school. So it's like oldest school, and I didn't have any expectations. This is because this is my first time interacting with them. Even though I have a touch of rural areas and towns, with me, because I have, my grandmothers and everyone stay there. But I never interacted with those students, how that government school is and everything. So I was really surprised because, uh, uh, generally the kids, they received us warmly, like they're so excited to see us. Generally we are not like some aliens, like, when we go to rural areas, they feel that we are like outsiders, but no, the kids are not like that. We are like misinterpreted, they are like. So it's such a great experience. And I went there as a trainer, I taught them maths, I taught them fractions, and next some robot and math. So, pleasantly, they caught the concept very quickly. Like they absorbed, they grasped the concept very quickly. And, the confidence level. They don't have any stage fear. Let me say this to you. They don't have any stage fear, and they showcase their talents. Apart from these maths and robots, they showcase their talent in music, in dance, in every other thing. And they are so competitive also. They are not silent, they are competitive, they are participating very well. And the only one thing is the opportunities. They don't have choices, like we do have choices, and we do have opportunities, but they don't have that. And that's why they are not coming up. So if we can provide them the choices, then they are like hidden gems in the rural area. So I think as a part of Math for All, we are providing, we are giving them an opportunity and fulfilling their need. One need which I have noticed is intellectual need. Some schools, some government schools, they have excellent environment, excellent infrastructure. They have benches. They even have maybe a blackboard or projector. They all have that, but they don't have good teachers. So in part of that, we are providing them intellectual need by giving them good trainers and teachers, and by uplifting their knowledge. And in some schools they don't even have those also, like computers, like for online computers, for robot we need computers. So they don't have that. For that schools also we are providing those things. So I think this is like a great initiative. And recently, we took this initiative to other state called Raipur. We have already, done one grassroots level program over there in one school. And it has been huge success. And each and every student were asking us like, when are you going to come? When are you going to again come? Please keep visiting us every day. So I think this is like a very great initiative that we are taking it forward. Yeah.
That's wonderful. I think I would like to firstly congratulate all of us who are here and a part of this initiative, because I think such things are very much required. We all talk about it, but a very minimum part of it is done. But since how you've shared your set of experiences, both of you talking about the different schools that you've been in touch with and how students actually lack so many opportunities, but there's no actually lacking of the talent. It's just about opportunities in the end that they do not have, and we are fortunate enough to have it. So, with this, I would really like to thank you, Akriti and Pavni, for being here, sharing your experiences. Maybe just to wrap up this, you can give a one line what you feel about, how this initiative can actually change the masses in the future, and how a very, very small contribution I feel on our part as human beings can be really effective for the other human beings. So, Akriti, just maybe one line or one or two words, whatever you want to share with us.
I want to add one point. So not only we are focusing on the kids who are actually studying at grassroots level, we're not only uplifting them, we're also giving graduates an opportunity of employment. So we will be hiring teachers from there only, whichever grassroots level we go, and wherever we go, and we're going to hire the teachers from there only, and we'll be providing some employment. So yes, we are trying to do good at both the levels, wherein we want to uplift children also there. Plus, we want to create a lot of employment opportunities. So I believe more and more companies should come, people should come. They should definitely take this initiative, because if you can say that if we can make a small, difference in the world, I think we have that power to actually change the world. So I would like to end by this sentence only. The ocean was not filled up, by any stream or something like that. Whatever small contribution we can do to actually achieve this thing would be more than enough for anyone, for any organization.
Definitely. I think every drop counts. So that's wonderful, Akriti. So over to you, Pavni, now. What do you have to say as a one line sum up?
I mean, it's a great initiative. Like we are, digging up the hidden talents of each and every children. And as Akriti said that, we are even hiring, giving them employment opportunities. I think it's like, we are starting it and slowly it's gradually increasing. The momentum is increasing. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Pavni. Thank you so much, Akriti. And I would really like to wish you all the very best for the future endeavors, so that you keep reaching masses and masses of students and other people for their employment also. And I wish you all the luck, all the success for the same. Thank you so much and keep shining.
Thank you. Thank you.